What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. Now, in this video, I wanted to jump into DC Comics just for one video today because Green Lantern War Journal issue number 11 came out. Yesterday, we covered issue number 10, and we kind of got the origins of Olgren. We learned that he is the first of the old gods. He is the god of gods. He was the creator. His job was tasked of going out and creating worlds, creating life. This is all before he went mad, before he slayed his daughter. His daughter, she is the Revenant Queen, leader of the Radiant Dead. And we learn that her ring, it is powered by the essence of Olgren, being able to work almost like a lantern ring. John Stewart has gone in to try and claim this ring, but upon going into the darkness, John Stewart finds himself captured. Olgren wants to use John Stewart as a vessel to take over the universe. Now we get to see the most powerful lantern there has ever been, the Ascended John Stewart versus the God of Gods. So, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you have liked this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we pick up the days before he had gone mad, before Olgren became the monster that he would be. They look up to the sky and they see what they call the Radiant Host. This would eventually become the Radiant Dead. These were the peaceful days. Days filled with love and laughter. But as we pick up at the Dark Star of the Fin, we see the Radiant Host turn to the Radiant Dead. Olgren mad and corrupted. His own hand had slayed his daughter, who now clings to his back and does his bidding. Taking us back over to that garden, we see a conversation between Bylaw and John Stewart. Because remember, John Stewart is reliving the memories of Olgren, but Bylaw has the capability and capacity to talk to John Stewart here, letting him know that he is being remade into an avatar of an old god. Everything about him is being rewritten, and once you have been rewritten, there will be nothing left to stop the return of Olgren. That he will use you as a vessel, that he will bring war, conquest. Because after killing his daughter by accident, being tricked into killing his daughter, this is what made him go mad with grief. He would have destroyed all of creation in his madness. And so Bylaw helped the other gods betray him, to unmake him. That if Olgren is able to claim you as a vessel, all worlds will burn as he once burned theirs. As we pick up on Earth, we pick up with the Star Shroud and the little bit of essence of Green Lantern John Stewart that is here, taking the form of Ellie. This piece of John Stewart is here to be the protector, to protect his mother, while the Star Shroud plans to take away anything and everything that John Stewart loves. With this battle ongoing. Now at this point, she is well aware that this is not Ellie. She knows that she gets scared and confused sometimes. She knows that she lost her girl. She knew that John was just trying to make her happy. Seeing him happy made her happy, and vice versa. And this piece of John Stewart says that I have no ring to give you, no way to truly defend you, but if you let me be your weapon and your armor, guide her with your will. We see Ellie and John Stewart's mother fuse together, and now together they will face the dragon. As we pick up at the Dark Star of the Fin, the essence of Olgren thinks that they might have an opportunity to win here. But John Stewart, he has been aware this whole time. He has been playing along the entire time. He needed to know what was inside the daughter's ring, what it is, how it works, and what would happen if he destroyed it, or if he failed to destroy it. Now he understands. Having that ring on his fist, the Green Lantern ring on his other fist, he slams them together. Olgren's will was so powerful an entire universe was born from it. His will was one of the old gods still needed. The Necropolis wasn't just a tomb. The technology, the machinery running through its architecture, its reliance on the Genesis mineral. The Dark Star appeared when the Necropolis was destroyed. The necropolis was a living conduit to commune with the will of Olgrun, with the Dark Star Ring. That was its vessel and focal point. They believed in great confidence that ring would corrupt Jon Stewart, but it was unable to do so. This is where Jon Stewart takes to the sky, believing he knows how to fix and help these people. We see the Builder begin to rebuild, by law welcoming him back. The two of them finally being able to understand one another. Jon Stewart knows that he is not just a Green Lantern. He is the Guardian. He is the Builder. As we see the Dark Star begin to crack, a building manifests before him. The Revenant Queen trying to tell Jon Stewart the ring bears an aspect of the God of Gods, the will of Olgrun itself, that she will strip it from his bones. But amidst all the chaos, his ring detects two Green Lanterns approaching him. As it begins to identify who this might be, on the horizon, we see Guy Gardner and Lantern Shepherd, wielding the Ring of Olgrun, wielding his Green Lantern ring, being backed up by Gardner and Shepherd. The final battle is about to take place. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I am so excited to see where these stories are going to take us. Now, many people were speculating yesterday that Olgrun could be the big bad for Crisis Gauntlet whenever that freaking takes place. And it's definitely a possibility, because no matter how powerful Jon Stewart is in this moment, he is only facing against a fragment, the essence of Olgrun, one of 7. This is not to take away from Jon Stewart. He is ascended. He has touched the source. He stands above all others. There is no question about it. Jon Stewart is the most powerful Green Lantern to have ever existed, now more than ever. And in this current situation, Jon Stewart wielding a ring that is the focal point, the source of all Olgrun's will. Not only is Jon Stewart wearing this ring, but the will of the God of Gods is unable to corrupt Jon Stewart. This is how powerful Jon Stewart is. Needless to say, Jon Stewart has become a god-tier Green Lantern. If you hadn't already given him that label, considering his ascension, considering the God Storm, considering him essentially reigniting the Lantern Corps. We're gonna see how all of that plays into effect. We got a lot going on with Hal Jordan, with the Lord Premier, with the emotional spectrum being crazy ever since Jon Stewart left. There's a lot going on. Hopefully these stories start to come together. They start to be one. Hopefully they really expand on Olgrun. I think he's an exciting new character, not new character, but character to bring forth, to shine some light on him, give him the opportunity to flush his story out. We've already seen one aspect of him, one of them in the Super Twins. Superman was fighting on War World. This is where we really started to get history on Olgrun. But now that is expanded out to the Green Lanterns. There is supposed to be more aspects out there. The question now remains, where are those aspects? Who is going to be the next to run into them? And who soon is going to figure out how to piece all of these together if they do intend on using Olgrun in any more capacity? Now, they could very likely just drop Olgrun after the end of this run and not use him for the foreseeable future if they ever use him again. But I have a sneaky suspicion that Olgrun will be used in the future. Like many of you theorize, it's very possible he could end up as the big bad in Crisis Gauntlet. But there's a lot of possibility, there's a lot of potential. Either way, I am excited to see this story arc come to a close and what happens with Olgrun moving forward. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that has been going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's going to get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with Jon Stewart's Green Lantern War Journal. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.